All right, testing the audio. Finally, we got connected. Disconnect tayo nung Wednesday. Hindi na ako nakabalik kagad. Hindi talaga siya nag-reconnect. But anyway, glad to have you back again, everyone, on a Friday and the 1st of July. And dollar pairs are really rallying. Yeah. So tingnan natin, the dollar is being strong for almost, across the board. Yeah. Now look at that move on USD CAD, USD CHF, right? Okay, so yun yung mga titingnan natin. Tingnan natin kung we would anticipate for a correction, yeah, tonight as well. So tingnan natin, no? All right, so let's jump in on the chart. Let me just remove this. Look at that drop on AUDUSD on the 4-hourly chart, right? Earlier today, I was anticipating for a pullback pero hindi talaga siya nangyari. Galing nung pagkaka-break dito. But anyway, do we expect for a pullback anytime tonight? I would not expect for that pullback anytime soon, right? Baka pwede tayong, baka pwede tayong mag-expect ng pullback na yan baka Monday na, at least that's what I'm seeing from my end, right? So if you guys are out, just enjoy your Sunday as your Friday. Balikan natin to comes Monday. Pero of course, I'm not saying that it cannot happen tonight as well. Looking at this level right here, we're quite close to that next floor level. Pero of course, as you see, looking at this price level touching the 30% oversold level, tingnan natin kung magkakaroon din tayo ng pullback tonight, right? So if you guys are staying at home and you have time to like monitor AUDUSD, so yep, that pullback is the much awaited thing to happen tonight, right? But of course, in a few hours, we would expect for PMI, ISM reports, right, to come up, right, before the trading day ends. So meron tayong manufacturing purchase index that we are anticipating tonight. Then you have your manufacturing purchase index still report coming from ISM, or the Institute of Supply Management. So we are expecting for certain numbers to be released right tonight. So if you are on your Forex Factory or wherever you get your news from, so watch out for those news, for those numbers to be released tonight as well, right? So yung PMI report, yeah, would be the high impact news that we are anticipating for to happen tonight. So it could be the possible reason for that pullback that we are anticipating for, right? And this push, yeah, is you're gonna see, I mean, a pullback after this push from the dollar. So same goes with Euro US. Kung mapapansin nyo dito, though, quite a different story kasi nag-breakout na to since Wednesday. So makikita niyan. So for the guys who were able to catch this pullback right here, good on you, right? Then we're seeing this price to go down towards the next floor level. All right. Ang pinakamagandang nangyari today will be the pullback on this one. All right. Sorry. Yeah, yung pullback na yan from yesterday and today's drop right there on GBPUSD. So I hope you guys were able to catch that as well. So almost nasa floor level na rin tayo, right? Almost identical yung nangyayari dito. So tingnan natin, right? A little pullback here can possibly go and push the price back. And probably for next week, abang na tayo ng long position on GBPUSD, right? So almost all three currency pairs that we have checked so far are very, very close to the next floor level. So kung hindi man mangyari yung pullback na ina-anticipate natin tonight, that would possibly be seen on these charts comes Monday. Yun ang titingnan natin comes Monday. Pero anyway, let's look at NZD-USD again. Beautiful breakout, right? In fact, earlier today, I was anticipating for it to really go towards the next trend line, right? Pero yun na nga, kung titingnan mo sa 4-hourly chart, as we have seen this being tested last night, so yun, nag-fail na nga siya. So ibig sabihin, right, look at that descending triangle comes into play, right? Oh, by the way, speaking of triangles, right? Oops, sorry. Dito na tayo sa symmetrical triangle of USD CAD being broken just earlier today. Yeah. So we want to see a pullback here. So strength from the dollar really is being seen now, right? At least for the last few hours. So tingnan natin if the PMI report can improve this, right? Move or continue that move for the next few hours of the markets hours till like mamaya. Yeah, tingnan natin hanggang mamayang gabi, right? Or madaling araw if you guys may watch the chart to move, right? USD CHF has broken that consolidation as well. Look at that. It has been staying on this level for quite some time after dropping, yeah, from the last ceiling that we have saw or seen it from, right? Look at that. Tapos nag-consolidate na siya dito. So, just like as we speak, yan, right, from 2 hours ago. So, yan, titingnan natin kung kaya niya yung i-continue after that little pullback. So, technically, we're waiting for those pullback to happen. Yun yung inaabangan ko for me personally for every breakout that I see from the market, right? From earlier today, we jumped into a buy towards the next resistance lang. We were anticipating for the break pero hindi naman na, so we exited early here. So abang tayo ulit dito if the price can go back up there. D1 is still showing a bit of a sideways. Balik lang natin to. On USD JPY here, sorry. H4 pala po. Yeah, so ito tinitingnan natin. So we were in this position earlier. So we are checking this level now if it can continue. But obviously, right, the EMAs are still pointing downwards in this case. So I was anticipating for that to be broken earlier. So dahil hindi siya nangyari doon, we exited on the trade early muna. So ibig sabihin, if I'm anticipating for the price to go back up towards that ceiling, I want to see something like this, a breakout, then a retest, saka tayo ulit magbabay towards that level, right? But given this situation, right, we had some back-to-back high impact news relating to the Japanese yen earlier today. So that could have been the cause of that spike, pero mukhang nagko-correct na ulit siya. And next week will be non-farm payroll week. So tingnan natin how this could materialize, kung pwede siyang mag-reverse na, or right, dito rin natin makikita, kung mapapansin nyo, this could be just a possible retest of this continuation. So baka pwede tayong makakita ng continuation dyan. Kung ating matatandaan to, at the beginning of the week, medyo madlayo pa tayo sa next resistance. So that pullback already happened, then continuation naman tayo ng uptrend kung hindi mangyari yung reversal na yan sa pababa, right, or towards the next floor. So aabangan natin yan. And of course, syempre, as mentioned earlier, right, I am still looking forward to see if I can get in again for a buy on this one. So titingnan natin on H1, medyo hindi pa siya nagko-continue, but looking at the last low, it's higher than the previous, so I'm anticipating for that crossover to happen anytime soon. Conservatively, this is monitored on the 15-minute chart as well. So tingnan natin how things could progress tonight. But again, sabi ko nga, if you are doing something tonight, then go and enjoy. It's Friday night. But of course, if you are not going anywhere and you are monitoring the markets for the rest of the evening, these are the things that we are looking forward to see, right? Same thing with gold, which just dropped right here, okay? So kung mapapansin nyo, we have a trend line right there, anticipating for the diagonal resistance, okay? Oh, sorry, support, right? After the breakout of this level ng 1807, right? So look at that on the 4-hourly chart. Nakakakita na tayo ng konting rejection dyan. So ibig sabihin, could be a bullish run here at least, right, for the pullback back to the resistance after this breakout right here. So ang pinaka short term na pullback na makikita natin is this consolidation right here, right? Then saka siya nagtuloy-tuloy for that downtrend. So kung magkakaroon siya ng correction dito, that will be beautiful for the people who are looking for a bullish move from gold. Yeah. Okay. Bitcoin is still looking the same, right? After testing the 20,000 level again, right? For the rest of the week, it stayed below that level, and the 19,000 400 level is being tested. Let's see kung talagang magtutuloy-tuloy itong downtrend na to, and we're looking at 19 to about 16,900 na drop, right? Just in case hindi to mag-correct. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, the recent low, yeah, though hindi pa naman tapos yung araw, right, is now higher, or the last low is higher than the previous low. So let's see how it could progress there. Okay, crude is really testing this trend line support. So sabi ko nga at the beginning of this week, every one of us is anticipating for a cheaper crude, of course, right? So after testing the 112 level this week, maakit na naman siya ulit, really testing that 106 per barrel. Let's see. Yeah, I really wanted to see that price to go down. I was really expecting for this beautiful downtrend to continue, but of course, we cannot discount the fact that we have that diagonal support level there. Yun nga yung inaabangan natin na breakout, pero kung mapapansin nyo, tinatahi-tahi lang siya dito. So the buyers were really able to push that price back up, though the sellers are fighting back, pero we're not really seeing strong move from the sellers. So let's see how it can go from here. Okay, so those are the major currency pairs. Again, we are looking for the correction of what's happening now on the dollar pairs. Okay, most of these are touching the oversold level if you look at your RSIs. Okay, except for Euro US, which is on the 4-hourly chart. Same thing with D1, right? Meron pa siyang konting room to go down, so it could be testing that floor level there, right? So ibig sabihin, if you're anticipating to go long on these currency pairs, right, watch out for the floor level before you just jump in on price touching an oversold level. All right, so tingnan natin NZD USD, just a quick look, right? We are anticipating for a reversal on the daily chart. We still have few moves to go, few pips left, right, for it to go lower, but your 4-hourly chart is already touching the 30% level, right? USD CAD especially, right? At kikita na natin yan after that push. Tingnan natin if that diagonal resistance can now hold for, yeah, the continuation of that breakout. Tingnan natin yan. All right. Now, since we still have time, let's look into the Euro pairs as well, right? We are done with Euro US. Euro Swiss, interestingly, testing that floor level as well at 1.0004. Kung mapapansin nyo, the next level to watch out for is the one right here, which is at 1.0101. So if you guys are looking to go long here, watch out for that next resistance right there, right? And of course, we cannot really say, okay, yeah, that this floor can really hold after that, kasi sabi nga natin, right, looking at this price, sorry, I was trying to zoom out, okay, it can still go lower right there. So ibig sabihin, if we see strong price action pushing downwards, right, our bias could change as we still see this strong downward push from Euro, right, in terms of the Swiss. Okay, so tingnan natin how it will play out. But then again, if we're going long, we're anticipating for the price to reach that level muna. So tingnan natin. Euro NZD has just recently broken through the 1.6893 level. Beautiful rally here, right? Showing us that strength of that ascending triangle. It is almost identical to what's happening to Euro AUD, right? As it tested that level. Pansinin nyo yan. Okay, lagay ko lang din yung trend line na yan. Pero pansinin natin that this is the ceiling. So kung hindi mag-hold yan, for the people who are on this long position, please watch out for the rejection from this level. So tingnan natin if the price can really push that resistance, right, or break that resistance. So far on the 1-hourly chart, we are seeing, right, at least for the last 2 hours, it's staying above there. Pero as far as the average size of the bars, mas lumiliit yung movement niya, so humihina yung momentum natin. So tingnan natin If you are to continue your long position there, pakibantayan na lang po, right? I'm looking to go short on this one, anticipating for the price to correct here. Pero kung hindi, titingnan natin how we can jump in on that next buy move right towards this level right here. So kung makikita nyo, yung merong gray na area dyan, doon natin, oops, di kaya ng screen. Yan, dito natin siya binase doon sa last one. So this will be like the area which we would anticipate for the price to reach its peak or full extension, right? Kung hindi man siya mag-pull back tonight, right? So, yun ang abangan natin kay EUROAUD. Euro NZD, sabi nga natin, almost identical setup, right? And that's about like 170, 160 pips for the next resistance as well. Pero I'm rooting more, or I seek a much clearer setup on EUROAUD. So, I will be monitoring EUROAUD more. Right? EURGBP is, again, look at the euro pairs rallying towards that direction, right? That breakout is also seen on EURGBP just earlier today. Look at that. Now we are to expect for a pullback before we want to see that continuation. All right. And at the same time, we are almost close to that 70% overbought level. So tingnan natin kung makaka-expect tayo ng pullback before that continuation. All right. And of course, last but not the least of the euro pairs, EURCAD just bounced off that floor level right here, continuing this sideways move. Pero one thing to notice that the last low is, or sorry, the last high is no longer higher than the previous. So if you guys are going long on EURCAD, please watch out for that diagonal resistance. Yep. Kung hindi kayang i-push ni buyers talaga higher than that, then we could see a triangle pattern, right, bound to happen in this area as well. So those are the things to watch out for on your euro pairs. Yeah. Okay. And let's jump into our pound pairs, which we are seeing strong move, right, from the dollar when we check GBPUSD. Pero tingnan natin if GBP is really weak across the board, right? So we have GBPAUD, not really. Yeah. In fact, when you look at GBPAUD, this is also creating that ascending triangle right there. Earlier, it was trying to break that level. So tingnan natin if this can be pushed further. As you can see, right? Pound odd has been below the 1.7789 level for quite some time now, but you are seeing this momentum being pushed higher. So would we expect for a breakout anytime soon? Tingnan natin, if not next week, right? Definitely this will be on my watch list for a long position after that breakout the next couple of weeks, right? So tingnan natin. GBP NZD, oops, di pa tayo nakalipat din sa ating bar chart. Yeah, almost also looking almost identical to what we have seen earlier, right? On, oops, not the channel. Okay, trend line lang. Yan. Okay, so the floor level is now being tested. So ibig sabihin, pagdating kay NZD, medyo humina si pound kanina. Pero of course, that push coming from the buyers are still, except for this one, this is a very oversized bar as you notice. Okay, so pag pumunta kayo sa line, hindi na siya isasali ng line chart nyo. But anyway, right, we're still seeing the push from the buyers. Momentum is still being pushed higher. So tingnan natin if this can also break through. While GBPCHF is showing that pound is weak for at least the last couple of days, we are also near the floor level. So anong ibig sabihin nun? We might anticipate for a long position comes Monday or for the rest of next week. Okay, so level to watch out for will be 1.5528. Okay, and that could be the same for GBPCHF if, yeah, it could continue. Oops, sorry. Yeah, if it could continue, right, that breakout to 1.1488. Pero seeing that there's still few more pips to go, right, I am doubtful that it can go there directly tonight. So ibig sabihin, we might expect for this continuation to happen till next week. So ibig sabihin, anytime next week pa tayo makakahanap ng buy if you're looking to buy GBPCHF. Alright, so that's my take on the pound pairs. We still have enough time to look into our yen pairs, of course. Alright, so let's jump into well, we checked on USDJPY earlier, so let's look into AUDJPY. Okay, look at that yen trashing AUD from after that breakout. Tanggalin ko lang po ito. Oops. Sorry, we removed that. Let me just put that template back in. Let's have a fresh look here. Right, look at that breakout of that symmetrical triangle if you notice. Okay, if you have this on your daily chart and that is now broken, so let's see if this rally really have ended itong push na to, and now we could see a push from the sellers moving forward. Well, in this case, we are seeing this price touching the floor level here of 1993 possibly, right? If not tonight, and possibly a pullback there. So ibig sabihin, there's a very good chance that if this pullback will happen Monday, dito pa rin tayo nakasilip, right, for the rest of the week next week. Okay? So in that case, right, I leave to wait for this pullback to happen, right? It tried to go for that H4 chart earlier, but it failed. So napakalakas ng continuation na nakikita natin ngayon, right? So H1 did not show that pullback as well until earlier here. So right, so for you guys who were able to catch that sell touching this this EMA resistance, so congratulations to you. All right, pero for me, hindi ko na siya nakita kanina, so yeah, that's something I have missed. Now jumping on to EURJPY. Okay, look at that breakout coming from here. Wala na rin yung ating ascending triangle here, so na-break na siya dito. So titingnan natin if this price can continue to go down. So we are seeing so far a good strength coming from the yen after, right? Look at that rally right there for quite some time, or at least for the last 2 months. The price have stayed above that level right there. So tingnan natin, okay? So kung mapapansin nyo, ito, coming from May, June, look at that rally. Yen has been really, really strong for the last 2 months, or really, really weak, I mean. So let's see if this is finally a good correction there, if it won't be a sideways, or baka mag-push na siya much lower comes July. Tingnan natin. Yeah, this is just the first week of July, and a very good sign for yen strength being seen here so far. NZD-JPY is showing the same thing, right? So tingnan natin yan. Okay. GBPJPY, again, breaking that symmetrical triangle there too, right? The indecision on the yen pairs is now broken, except for, of course, this one where we anticipated for Swiss yen to go and touch the 61.8 full extension. Yun na nga, bumalik na siya ulit. Ito na yung pullback now on the daily chart. Okay, if you're looking at this one, can this possibly continue? Well, we're not even close to the 38.2 Fib retracement. So if this can still rally, then we would love to see a beautiful continuation there. Now, just to validate this, right, on the weekly chart, for the guys who are looking at long-term or higher time frame for market condition or direction as well, looking at your weekly chart. So I am looking at this possibility for next week or the next couple of weeks, right, after a beautiful run there for Swiss yen, right? So tingnan natin, right? Kung hindi naman, sabi ko nga on the daily chart, we are nearing the level where we could see that retracement to really, happen. So a bounce from that 50 or maybe 38.2 Fib will be the earliest that we could see, right? And if not, 61.8 will be the level to watch out for that bounce. Pero pag hindi naman, right, the next floor level will be the one that we'll be watching out for, right? 135.45 is the number, right? Jumping into CADJPY right here. Yeah, kung mapapansin nyo yun dito, meron tayong 1:1, pero nilagay natin yung take profit natin doon. So bumaba na siya, right? Hindi na siya nag-continue papunta doon sa taas, alright? So nandito na tayo sa crossover, kung mamaalala nyo ito. Okay, hindi na talaga siya umabot doon, but still, we're seeing that uptrend here valid on the daily chart. So we might, or for me personally, I might get in for another buy here, right? Kung hindi man talaga mag-materialize yan, then pag na-break niya yung 103.08, then saka lang tayo mag-reconsider ng position natin. Yeah? For a sell na tayo dyan. Okay? So, that's USD JPY as we have seen earlier. You know my take on that already. Alright, so let me know of your thoughts kung ano yung nakikita nyo that would be part of our watch list for the rest of July. Yeah, I know it's Friday, it's the last trading day of the week, but of course it's the first day of the month. It's always to it's always best to like really set our trading plan ahead of time, right? July is in officially, and for you guys, again, sabi ko nga, if you are staying at home tonight, you can review this video to watch out for those levels na medyo gusto nyong bantayan. But if not, please enjoy the rest of your Friday. It's full football Friday, everyone. So have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Thank you so much for being with me again on Friday. And apologize, hindi tayo naka-reconnect nung Wednesday. But anyway, yeah, connections is getting better, right? Medyo hindi na po maulan dito sa amin, right? Ito yung problem natin in the Philippines. Pag umuulan, nababasa ata ang internet kasama. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much everyone for being with me for the whole week of our live market review. For your thoughts and your comments, I would love to hear from you. You can either, yeah, put your comments on the comment section, or you can, as you always do, send your private message to my Facebook account. All right. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for having me and for being here. Right. And as always, guys, please stay safe, stay healthy, and may the pips be with everyone. I'll see you guys on the next session. Bye for now. Cheers.